Good morning students. In today's class we are going to see one grammar topic, that is the conditionals. Okay. So what do you mean by conditional? Condition, it refers to one condition and also the result of the condition. Okay. So the conditional sentences are also known as the conditional clause or the if clause. Okay. The other name of a conditional is the if clause. We can say the if clause also. Okay. So the conditional clause have two classes, that is if clause and the main clause. So we have already learned about the type 0 and type 1 we have learned. Today we are going to learn in detail. Okay. So the if clause expresses a condition. Okay. And the main clause state is result. So if there is a condition means there is a result definitely. So likewise the if clause, they always give one condition and the main clause state is result of the condition. Okay. So here are some of the four types here, that is 0 conditional, first conditional, second conditional and third conditional. Today we are going to discuss this types in detail. Okay. Now all of you take page number 66. So in that the first one is the 0 conditional. So here I have written some of the explanation for you. Okay, what is written in your book? So I have written in this format for your understanding. So 0 conditional are sentences where the if clause states a real condition and the main clause state is real results or the general truth. So we have already learned, is it? So in 0 conditional, the if clause states the real condition, okay, and the main clause states its real results or the general truth. Real condition, the main clause will be real results or the general truth. Okay. So for that, see the example. If you heat ice, it boils. So it comes under what? It is a general truth. Okay, if we heat water, it boils. So it is a real condition. If we heat water, it is a real condition. It boils. So it is a general truth. Okay. See the next one. If Sunena sleeps late, she gets a headache. Okay. So it is a real condition. If she sleeps late, she gets a headache. So it is a real condition and has the real result of that. Okay. The next one, if it rains, the school remains closed. So it is also like that only. It is a real condition. If it rains, so it is a real condition. And if it rains means the schools remains closed. So it is a real result of that. Okay. So this is about the 0 conditional. Okay. So here I have written the if clause. The if clause, they refers to a condition and the main clause is the result of the condition. Okay. So the 0 conditionals, we have clear about that. That is if clause, it has the real condition, the main clause states its real results or the general truth. Okay. The next one is first conditional. Okay. First conditional or sentences where the if clause states a possible future situation and the main clause its probable result. Okay. So it is nothing but, so in first conditional, the if clause states the possible condition in the future. In future, there may be a possible condition. Okay. For the main clause states its probable result. Okay. Possible condition in the future and it has its probable result for the first conditional. See for example, if I go to the market, so it is the possible condition in the future. In the future, the person may go to the market. If they go to the market means I will buy some bread. Okay, if they go to a person go to the market means they will buy some bread. So it is a possible condition in the future and it has the probable result. After going to the market, the person will buy the bread. It has the probable result. See the next one. If the weather is good, we will play football. So it is if weather is good means we will play the football. It is the if the weather is good. So it is the possible condition in the future. Okay. And we will play football. It is the probable result. Okay. The next one, if the car does not arrive on time, we will be late for the meeting. So it is the possible condition in the future. If the car late means we will be late for the meeting. It has the probable result. Okay. So how we are clear with the first conditional? First conditional is nothing but, so it has the if clause states the possible condition in the future. Okay, and the main clause states is probable result. Okay. And one more point you have to see to that is zero conditional and the first conditional are the real one. Okay, the things that definitely will happen. Okay, that they are the zero conditional and the first conditional. Whereas in second and the third conditional are the unreal. That is, the things will not happen. Okay, so that is the second and the third condition. In first two, zero and first, the things will happen, and second and third, the things that will not happen. It is the unreal situation. Okay. Now we shall see the second conditional. Okay. So second conditional are sentences where the if clause is used to state an unreal situation. I have told no, these two are the unreal. Unreal means in an imagination. Okay, unreal. The things will not happen. Unreal situation, and the main clause states is probable results. Okay. So in second conditional, the if clause states an unreal condition. It is giving an unreal condition, and the main clause states its possible results. Okay. Now I will clear you with some example. So now see here, if the company gave discounts, it could earn a lot more. If the company, if they gave the discount means it could earn a little more. If the company gave only, they can earn a little more. It is an unreal situation. For the unreal condition, they are giving the possible result of that. Okay. See the next one. If I had magical powers, I would create a candy land. So it is an imagination. So in your imagination, you will think. So if I had a magical power, nobody has a magical power, but in your imagination, you are just thinking of that. If I had a magical power, I could create a candy land. So it is an unreal condition, and it has the possible results. Okay. See the next one. If I were you, I could let the electrician take care of the fuse. So if I were you, now onna mari irundhen appadina, I would let the electrician take care of the fuse. I would take care of the electrician. Okay, the electrician, they got the fuse. So if I were in your place, I will help the electrician. So this is the meaning of the sentence. Okay. So it is an unreal situation, and it is having the possible results. Okay. So this comes under the second conditional. Okay. Unreal condition in the if clause, and it has the possible results in the main clause. Okay. So have you clear with the second conditional? Okay. Now we shall move on to the third conditional. Okay. The third conditional are sentences where if clause states an unreal past situation, and the main clause states is possible past results. Now see here, in third conditional, the if clause states an unreal past condition, and the main clause states is possible past result. Okay. So I have mentioned here the past here. Why I am mentioning here past? Because the things, okay, the things that are happening in the past, okay, that will not happen in the present. At the present moment, the condition or the situation that will not happen. The present moment, the situation or the condition that will not happen. In the past only, it has to be happened. So only I have written a past here. Unreal past condition, and it has this possible past results. Okay. So which cannot happen in the present. So only I have written in the past. Okay. So you have to remember that in third conditional, okay, what is a third conditional means? It expresses a past condition. Okay, expresses a past condition that was not fulfilled. Okay, in the past, the condition that was not fulfilled. Fulfilled means நிறைவேற்றப்படவில்லை. Okay. So in the past, the condition that was not fulfilled, which could have happened but did not happen. In the past, the condition would have happened but did not happen. Okay. Hence both the condition and the results are impossible now. Okay. So the condition or the situation, it could be happen நடக்கணும் ஆனா நடக்கல அதனால so the condition and results are impossible வந்து இருக்கு okay that is known as the third conditional and they often used to express the criticism okay criticism means what they often use that is the fault finding that is known as the criticism and the regret means feel sad they are often used to express this two term only for the criticism for that is for finding fault and for the regret means for feeling sad we are used to express this type of a conditional okay so the third conditional expresses a past condition okay in the past the condition that was not fulfilled in the past the condition that was not fulfilled in the past the condition would have happened but did not happen or action past la nadandirukano ana nadakala okay hence both that is the condition and the results are impossible now adanal condition results nadakala that is impossible not able to occur now that is which comes under the third conditional okay students have you clear with the third conditional now we shall see the examples okay for the third conditional so if Vadi had gone to my grandparents home she would have seen so many farm animals okay so while you are reading this sentence what do you understand so Vadini did not go to the grandparents house so she did not see any farm animals is it so she did not visit the grandparents home so she did not visit any farm animals so here the past condition is not fulfilled so the result so the condition and the results are impossible now okay see the next one if I had overslept means sleep longer I would have gone for a morning walk so if the person has sleep longer so they are not ready to go for the morning walk okay they are not gone for the morning walk okay the person they sleep longer okay so only they are not able to go for the morning walk so here the past condition okay what is the past condition the person has sleep longer okay so here the condition was not fulfilled okay hence the condition is nothing but the if clause okay the if clause and the result is what the main clause are not impossible now see the next one if they had warned us we could never gone that way if they had warned us we could never have gone that way these are the examples of the third conditional okay the most important point you have to remember is this only okay in the past the condition would happen but did not happen so only I have mentioned that was not fulfilled okay hence both the condition means the if clause and the results means the main clause are impossible now means that will not occur okay that cannot happen not able to occur now so this is the third conditional okay now there are certain rules to be followed now we can understand that what is the zero conditional first conditional second conditional third conditional for what purpose we are using we have learned now we are going to learn some certain rules okay so these are the rules you have to follow while writing the if clause so this is a most important rule and I have written zero conditional first conditional second conditional and third conditional so the other name of this is type 0 type 1 type 2 and type 3 we can say like this also okay now we shall see some of the rules now see here if clause that is the conditional clause it consists of if clause and the main clause so I have written if clause and the main clause in the sentence there will be a if clause and there is a main clause if clause means what they refers to a condition if means they refers to a condition and the main clause which will give the result of the condition okay you have to keep in mind okay so if clause means what condition they refers to one condition and the main clause states its result okay it has its results now see here in zero conditional the if clause should be in the simple present and the main clause should be in the simple present okay so both the clause should be in the simple present for the zero conditional okay and for the first conditional if clause should be in simple present and the main clause should be in simple future Okay, it should be in the simple future. You have to write in the simple future only, like will or won't. Okay, so will is used for the positive statement and won't is used for the negative one. For the if the sentence is negative means you have to use won't. Okay, W-O-N apostrophe and T, won't. Then a verb you have to write. Then for the second conditional, the if clause have to be in the simple past. Okay, it should be in the simple past and the main clause should be in the would plus verb. How you have to write? Would plus a verb. Verb should be in the simple present. Okay, here the verb should be in the simple present. And for the third conditional, the if clause should be in the past perfect. So we have already learned about the tenses, right? I hope you remember that. What is the structure of the past perfect? Had plus V3. Okay, so you have to write the if clause in the past perfect and the main clause in the would have plus past participle. What is the past participle? That is the V3 form of the verb, that is known as the past participle. And the main clause you have to write would have plus past participle. Like this only you have to write. Okay, students, have you clear with the rules? And I hope you remember this. Again I am repeating for the zero conditional. Okay, the if clause states the real condition and it has the real results or the general truth. And for the first conditional, the if clause states a possible condition in the future. It may be any condition in the future and the main clause states its probable result. It has its probable results. And the second conditional is the second and the third is the unreal, the things will not happen. Okay, so unreal condition. Okay, the if clause states the unreal condition and the main clause states its possible result. It has its possible results. And the third conditional, so it the if clause states the unreal past condition and the main clause states its possible past results. Okay, so it cannot happen in the present. In third conditional, the things or the condition or the situation that cannot happen in the present will happen in the past only. So only I have written past in both the classes. Okay, and one more point you have to remember, the third conditional is in the past condition that was not fulfilled. Okay, in the past the condition would happen but did not happen. Okay, so hence the condition, that is the if clause, and the result, that is a main clause, are impossible now. They are often used to criticize and the regret. Okay, so these are the basic one to find out what type of sentence it is, and we have to follow certain rules. Okay, in zero conditional, type 1, type 2 and type 3 you have to follow a certain rules. So I hope you remember this. So now we shall see some more examples of this type with this structure. Now students, see here, these are some few examples for the 4 types. Now you can compare with this rules also. Okay, by seeing the rules you can understand. So first one, type 0. See this, if we cool water it becomes ice. Okay, so if we cool water it becomes ice. So what is this? This is the general truth. So we all know that. So if we cool water means it becomes ice. Now see the structure. It is in the simple present. The if clause should in the simple present and the main clause should be in the simple present. Both should be in the simple present. So as I have written here. And one more point you have to remember is, so when the if clause it begins at the starting means, okay, if clause when it comes at the beginning means you have to insert the comma. Okay, if it comes at the beginning you have to insert the comma. See here, in all the sentences I have insert the comma because the if clause they comes at the beginning of a sentences. So if it comes at the end of the sentences, you can remove the comma. Okay, so you have to remember that point also. Okay, so if we cool water it becomes ice. So this is the condition. If they always refers to condition and the main clause it's a result of the condition. See the next one, if we don't drink we get thirsty. So it is a real condition. What is a real condition? If we don't drink, so it is a real condition and it has its real results. What is the results? We get thirsty. Okay, see the structure what we have written, simple present and simple present. If clause is in the simple present and the main clause is also in the simple present. See the type 1 example. If it rains today, the match will get cancelled. Okay, so here the if clause should be in the simple present as I have mentioned here. The if clause it is in the simple present and the main clause it is in the future tense. See what I have written, will get. What is the future tense? Will or won't plus verb. So will get. So what is the verb given? You have to write in this. After will you have to write the verb. So here the verb given is get. Get means you have to write get here. If it rains today, the match will get cancelled. So if clause in present tense and the main clause in the future tense. See the next one, type 2. So see here, if I own the lottery, I would buy a car. So this is the unreal situation. If I own the lottery, I would buy a car. See here the if clause in the past tense. It is in the simple past. That is own. When what a past tense is? Own. Okay. Here we have written the if clause in the past tense. And see here the main clause is in the would plus verb. What is the main clause here? I would buy a car. So this is the main clause. And would, I have written would plus verb. Okay, I would buy a car. Would plus verb. So this is in the type 2. See the next one, type 3. If she had found his phone number, she would have called him for the party. So here the if clause in the structure of past perfect. What is the past perfect structure? Had plus V3. So we have written had plus V3 is what here? Found. If she had found his, had found, past perfect, and the main clause, that is we have written would plus have plus past participle, that is would have called. She would have called him for the party. So this is in the type 3. You just compare with these rules, then you can remember very well. The most important thing is you have to remember the rules. The homework for today is you have to learn and write the rules for the 2 times, and also I will give some of the mark things as homework, that also you have to do as homework. Okay. So now see, if she had found his phone number, she did not find his phone number, she would have called him for the party. So she would not call him for the party. She did not find his phone number. What is the meaning of this sentence? She did not find his phone number, so she is not. So she did not call for the party. She did not have his phone number, so she did not call him for the party. Okay. So we have written had found, and the main clause would have plus a V3, that is would have called. Have you all remembered this? So now I will show you some of the example sentences for you. Now see the sentences. If I go to Kashmir, I shall wear woolen clothes. So if I go to Kashmir, I shall wear woolen clothes. See the structure. So this is the examples of the type 1. So I have written go, and in the main class I have written in the simple future. It is in the future tense. I have written shall wear. Okay. So this is examples of the type 1. The if clause it is in the present, simple present tense, and the main clause is in the simple future. If I go to Kashmir, I shall wear the woolen clothes. Okay. And this is the picture. And the type 2. If he ran fast, he would get there in time. So see the type 2 structure. The if clause should be in the past tense. So I have written ran here, ran. And the main clause should be in the would plus verb. So I have written would get. If he ran fast, he would get there in time. So this is an example of the type 2. Now see here, this is the image. And the example of the type 3 is, If you had asked me for help, I would have helped you. See the structure, the if clause should be in the past perfect. So, I have written in the third type, the if clause should be in the past perfect. What is the past perfect here? Had and the what is the structure of past perfect? Had plus V3. So, I have written had asked. See the next one, the main clause should be in the would have plus the past participle. So, what I have written? Would have helped. Okay, you have to write in this structure for the type 3. Okay, if you had asked me for help, I would have helped you. Okay, so it's the example of the type 3 and this is the picture. Okay, now students, I hope you all remember the 4 types of conditionals. Now we shall see some book back exercise. Now take page number 66. So in that you have to match the following. Okay, so here they are given the if class and also the main class. You have to just match it. So you can put the number on the if class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. You can put the number on your left side. Okay. Now see here. So I have if class is coming at the beginning. So we have insert the comma. Okay. So if it is the largest animals on here, and what is the main class? You just match it. So what is the answer? So it is a blue whale. Okay. Put the number here. Okay. Blue whale. The next one, if someone plucks flowers, the gardeners becomes really angry. So this is the second one. And the third one is, if my mother cooks dal, it tastes really nice. So this is the third one. Okay. So we have matched this. And the fourth one, in next page, 4th, 5th and 6th are the homework for you. You have to just match the following. Okay. Now we shall see the second exercise. Now students, see this image. This is the second exercise for you. Complete the following conditional with appropriate classes. So here it is the first conditional. Okay. So see the before one. Take page number 67. So in that they are given the first conditional explanation for you. So what is the structure of the first conditional? The if clause should be in the present tense and the main clause should be in the simple future. Okay, so keep that in mind. So this exercise is fully based on the first conditional. Okay, that is the type 1 conditional. Okay, so here they may give the if clause. You have to find out the main. If they gave the if clause, you have to find out the main clause. And if they gave the main clause, means you have to find out the if clause. And note, you have to note the point, have to write in the structure. Okay, so here you can write any answers, but it should be in the type 1, the first conditional. Like that you have to write. Now I am going to write the sample answers only. So if you want, you can write on your own also, but remember you have to write according to the structure for the first conditional. Okay, see the first one. If Sumit breaks the rules, dash, the teacher will punish him. Okay, so here they are given the if clause. So I am going to write the main clause in the simple future tense. So you can write on your own, any word you can write, but it should be in a future tense for the main clause. And also you have to see to this subject pronoun. Okay, while you are writing on your own, have to remember the structure and also see the subject and what is the pronoun used. Like that also you have to refer. If Sumit breaks the rules, the teacher will punish him. Okay, the teacher will punish him. I have written will punish. See the second one. So here they ask to write the if clause. Okay. So and the main clause they are given. Have to write the if clause. The if clause you have to write the if clause in the present tense. Okay. Dash, you will become a good player. Dash, you will become a good player if you practice daily. Okay, you will become a good player if you practice daily. So here what is the subject they are given? You. You have to input you after the if. Okay, if you practice daily. you will become a good player. See the next one, if I find time dash, I will definitely visit you. Okay, if I find time, they are asked to find out the main class. Okay, I will definitely come to visit you. I will definitely come to visit you. So I have written in the simple future, will definitely. See the next one, dash, you will succeed. So if you don't give up, you will succeed. If you don't, apostrophe, okay, if you don't give up, if you don't give up. So we have written the if class in the present tense. Okay, and E and F for the homework for you. So in that, in E you have to find out the main class, and in F you have to find out the if class. You have to write according to the structure. You can write on your own. So now see this image. This is the third and the fourth exercise for you. Identify the types of conditional. Write Z for zero conditional, F for first conditional, and S for second conditional, and T for third conditional. Okay. So far we have learned the four types of conditional now. So now they are given the sentence. You have to just find out what type of conditional it is. Okay. So you have to write for zero conditional is Z, and for the first conditional F, and for the second conditional S, and for the third conditional you have to write T. Okay. And you have to remember the structure. So first one, if I had time and money, I would travel around the world. So can you tell me what type of conditional it is? See this structure in your sentence. They are given had, and in the main class they are given would travel, would plus verb. So it is in the second conditional. So you have to write yes. See the next one, if you send the mails now, she will read it tomorrow. Okay, so this is the first conditional, F. And if I had been home, I would have asked my mother to make a ghee for me. So what they are given, if class had been, and in the main class would have plus past participle. So which comes under the third conditional. T. Then next one, if I scratch my cat, she purrs. So it is a zero conditional. So it is a real, if class it states the real condition, and the main class states its real results. If I scratch my cat, she purrs. So it is a zero conditional. Real results, real condition, and it has the real results. Then E. If Ranjiv spoke with manager, I would get a clearer idea. So it is the second conditional, right? Yes. The next one, if he had a life jacket, he would not have drowned in the river. So it is the third conditional, right? T. Okay, have you are clear with the third one? Now we shall see the fourth exercise. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate classes. Okay, so you have to write the appropriate classes. You have to find out what type of conditional it is according to the structure. So some of the words, some if class is missing, and for some other blanks the main class is missing. You have to write according to the structure. Here they don't give what type of conditional. You have to read the sentence. You know the structure, no? So based on that you have to write this. Okay. And first one, dash, she will call you. So this I will give you the sample answers only. Okay, you can write on your own also for this exercise. For the fourth exercise you can write on your own, but it should be according to the structure. So now see this, dash, she will call you. So it is the first conditional. Okay, for the first conditional the if class should be in the present tense, and the main class should be in the future tense. So what we can write, if she gets stuck in traffic, she will call you. Shall we write like this? If she If she gets stuck in the traffic, she will call you. And the next one, you have to write the main class. If he practiced every day, so it is a practice, so it is comes under the second conditional. Okay, so how we can write for the main class? He would win the match. Okay, if he practiced every day, he could win the match. He could win the match. Would plus the verb. So it is a second conditional. Third one, if Dania had seen the scenery dash, you have to write the main class. So can you find out what type of structure it is? So it is the third conditional because they have given had seen. That is the past perfect. And for the past perfect, the main class you have to write the would have plus past participle. So how we can write? If Dania had seen the scenery, she would have loved it. Okay, she would have loved it. Would have loved. Okay, have loved it. And DEF you have to do as the homework. And see the fifth exercise, identify the error and rewrite the sentence correctly. One is done for you. Okay, there is an error in the sentence, you have to rewrite it. Okay, if I wear a raincoat, I would not have got wet in the rain. Okay, so can you find out what type of conditional it is? This is the type 1, first conditional. So how we can, how they are rewriting the sentence? Let us see. If I wear a raincoat, I will not get wet in the rain. If class in the present and the main class you have to write in the future tense. So we have written will instead of would. Yeah, we have written will. So will is the correct form. Like this you have to do the B, C, D, E, F as the homework for you. Okay, so you have to just rewrite the sentence. Okay, there is a small error. After you find out the error, you have to rewrite the sentence. It is B, C, D, E, F for the homework for you. Okay, in fifth exercise, B, C, D, E, F are the homework for you. Okay, so what did we learn today? So we have learned about the if class. Okay, and how many type of if class are there? There are 4 types, that is type 0, type 1, type 2, type 3. And also we have seen the certain rules. Okay, I hope you remember the structure. The homework for today is you have to learn and write the rules for the 2 times, and I have marked some of the things as homework. That also you must do it as the homework. So thank you students.